go ahead and just put him here. And as he comes into sight, you see the true hideousness of all of his deformities. Every bit of skin is completely gone on his body, exposing the raw muscles and bones underneath. His appearance is almost like that of a demon with horns and a disfigured face. His body is 3 times larger than that of a normal man, and he crawls around on his knees and hands, each of them bleeding from the constant scraping against the stone. And as well, over top of his skinless form are small, dusty puffballs that leave a small plume of dust behind him as he goes. And as he crests it, you no longer feel the tug of fear, but you are certain that this is some sort of abomination, even though it has a small charm around one of its ears. Do you have any kind of academic or religious knowledge?
Don't think so. I'll double check. I have none. No.
Okay, you do not know what it is a symbol of. But he advances once, twice, and just is crawling ever closer. Let's see. So, Gustav, you have rolled initiative. Alexa, would you like to roll initiative as well? And
Yeah,
Conrad?
Gustav will cry. There's fighting outside, like.
That should be Victor.
Wow.
Victor's a really fast boy.
I mean, he's only 2 better than me.
Let's see. Conrad's there, and Alexa. That's all. That's all we
Just trying
need.
to figure out where initiative is again.
Oh yeah, just like right below the sheets. Do do do
Did
do.
you find it?
No, which tab is it on?
Core?
First
You
page
see
of the
the,
character sheet, right below stats.
Yeah, where it says combat. Initiatives on the left-hand side. Next to where your wounds are tracked. It's a button.
There you go. Alright, descending. Victor Sweet is at the top, and, well, when action calls, Victor kind of goes, I'm sure this is going to be okay, and is going to just advance up to this corner and kind of peek. Lash, you were still the second fastest person. How do you feel about this?
Between the Beast Man and the Greasy Guy, or I guess the Chocolate Guy, as you're now describing him, which one of them looks more hurt?
Probably the Beast Man. You have hit him multiple times.
Alright, then I am subtracting an arrow, and I'm going to aim and shoot at him.
I believe you hit him in the leg and arm so far, so let's see where you hit him this time. Oh, and in the chest.
Damn it, missed.
Indeed you did. Alright, so you, that is your whole turn. You reloaded and shot.
Yep.
Alright. And now it is his turn. And, he definitely doesn't like where this has gone. 2, 3... And he will have to spend an extra turn to get into melee combat with you. And that is as far as he can get, kind of clambering over the crate to try to get at you. Enough with this bow nonsense. Oh, damn it, you're an elf, of course you are. Meanwhile, Molshin, despite his calls out and, screeching, is still a coward and is staying up top. And he's going to, screech down below, Get out of the way! He is mine! I will kill him! Death to him! And let us see how he manages to hit this time. How big of a bonus was aiming? 10 or 20?
10.
Oh, right, he can't do that anyway because he has to reload. So, he's going to take the -20 for shooting to melee and see if he hits at all. He definitely does not, as like another throwing star just kind of hits the crate next to you. Ah, foolish mutants! Gustav, you hear a whole bunch of mess up top.
He's moving an action. It's an half action, right?
It's a half
Yes.
action, yeah.
You can do like 2 half actions, so you could
Yep.
double move if you wanted, or you could
1,
even
2,
run.
4. I'm gonna run actually. I mean, I'm not
I don't remember if
Run.
there's anything special to running.
12.
Yeah, it's just 3 times your
Oh.
move,
5, 6.
but it's a full
7,
action.
8, 9,
Full action, maybe there's some
10,
penalty to it. I don't remember.
11, 12. No, I don't think so.
Okay. So you were there, and the hatch is still closed and locked.
Phew, for now.
Alexa,
I guess if we're going to try to defend this thing, we actually have to come for where they're going to emerge instead of our fallback spot. So Alexa's going to move up and say, we have to stop them from advancing and follow after Gustav.
okay. The Greasy Man is going to advance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he's going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. And also engage you. Aha!
I
Look, just
don't
put
want to
down
get
that bow
married.
already. What were you saying?
Oh, I was making a joke about not getting married.
Okay. The Woodsman. It's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he is up there with a large axe. And he just kind of looks at you as he's approaching, like, it's far enough for you. Give it up. Conrad.
Foolish woman, you have left me alone with the source of power. Wahaha. Just kidding.
This is true. Nobody can stop you now.
Conrad rushes over and touches it.
Nobody could stop Victor now.
Okay, it's 1.
As we can all see, he's been sitting in his comfy chair planning it out on his little paper.
It's 4. And you said we can move 3 while running?
3 times
times
your...
moves?
Yeah, it's on your sheet. I mean, so long as you're not over encumbered.
Well, I'm gonna move this 3 now because of all the mail I have. So
your run would be 9.
Okay, so I've run to there.
Look, you guys know I'm okay, because I haven't given any speeches yet.
Oh yeah, you're definitely okay there, aren't you?
I'm fine. You don't even know. I haven't pulled
Alright,
out
so
my
Conrad,
trap
you
card
finish
yet.
moving. And the big guy just goes ahead and starts crawling a little faster and tries to clamber over all the trash and everything. Victor is at the top and he's like, "Oh, wait for me, guys."
I
Hi.
want my flesh to be ripped off by the pinhead sculpture.
All right. So you are, Lash, surrounded with multiple weapons pointing in your direction, and all of them kind of shouting for you to just drop it. What do you do?
I spend my entire turn switching to shield and dagger.
Okay.
A cornered animal. And you know what they say about cornered animals.
They die.
They die in corners?
Yeah, basically.
All right.
I'm gonna get that cat that goes after your nuts.
This guy is going to go ahead and enter parrying stance rather than directly trying to engage you. He just holds up his crowbar and like an arm and is trying to protect himself and wait for whatever you're about to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and give him a blue token. Boop. Let's see. Mulshin. He is at the top, and he's gonna pull out some more stars, and he's just gonna screech down, "Get out of the way, way! He's mine! Ah!" And he is frustrated because there's no spot for him to drop down to and try to do anything to you from. And of course, his shots are terrible at the moment too. Gustav.
Gustav will. Can I? Can I throw the key as a free action to
Sure.
Alexa? Yeah, Gustav will do that with them. You go. I just need to prepare myself, and he will channel magic to try to cast his magic armor.
Ooh, magic armor. You
Because
have.
magic. No.
I
All
will go
right.
ahead and point out, while you are underground in this section of the map, you will have an additional +2 because of the winds of magic.
Oh. Oh. Nice. I don't have to. So I don't have to use 2 dice. That's good.
I mean, you could
Uh,
definitely succeed with 2 dice.
Yeah.
So
but
go ahead and
no.
roll what you wish.
Yeah. I'm good.
Okay, cool. You now have a little extra armor. Alexa.
So, can we hear this exchange that's going on?
You definitely do.
So we know that he's outside, surrounded.
Well, you don't.
Nope.
There's no exchange. I haven't said anything. You hear them
You-
shouting at somebody.
Yeah, you hear a
Yeah.
one-sided exchange. Whoever's on the receiving end of this is as quiet as possible. Maybe they're mute.
I don't like this at all. I'm unlocking the grate, leaving the key behind, and going up and intervening.
Okay. If you do one half action to move and another action to unlock it, you can go ahead and open it. And with your head peeking outside, you can see all of this.
Well, I'm standing in between the entrance and the door, so and I left the key behind it. So I am going to. Okay, if he survives, I'm going to try to help him.
So here's a pertinent question then: does the demon have a fear effect?
Yes, he does. And for convenience sake, I will have people roll them at the start of the rounds that they are within line of sight of him, instead of trying to constantly like do it as people enter. Or rather, Alexa is already out of movements, so it doesn't even matter right now. But yes, it is scary, and when your turn comes around, you will have to roll for the frightening, monstrous titan crawling towards you.
Should I roll it now?
Like I said, I'd like to roll it at the start of your turn just to keep up suspense. Greasy man. He's greasy, and he's a man.
But he's
and
not
he
actually greasy
has-
though. He's chocolatey. You described him as being chocolatey, not greasy.
He's greasy chocolate. It's like dripping and gooey and gross. Regardless, he has a cleaver in his hand of a butcher, and the more you look at him, you're fairly certain he's probably a butcher. And he's going to try butchering you. With 2 friends adjacent, how much of a bonus is that for him?
It's plus 20, isn't it?
20?
Mhm.
Okay.
No, 2 to 1 is plus 10.
Well, it's 3 to 1 total.
20 then. Okay, yeah.
Regardless, he kind of swings wide and it just kind of clatters against the stone walls around him. Hold still, you darn elf.
Oh no.
I don't really say oh no stuff. They've used my name already. You've heard them use
Really?
my name. Yeah,
Oh, alright.
Yeah,
Molshin.
the rat has screeched it at the top of his lungs
Alright.
from the top of the rooftops.
Molshin and I have exchanged names before, so.
All right. Sorry. So I don't say anything.
The Axeman kind of looks at you and goes, I'll give you one chance to drop it all.
I'm the Axe Man. Yeah, no, I
You
don't.
ain't getting out of this. Just
Chopping
drop
that
it
meat.
all.
I don't.
Okay. Seeing your trepidation to do so, he will go ahead and take his swing then. He gets plus 20,
Yep.
and it's still a miss.
Although your oh, it's qualities. I was gonna say your damage stuff looks weird. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys, I'm
Heavy
blessed
weapons
by
are
Orion.
kind of interesting. And now it's Conrad's turn. Alexa's butt is up the ladder. What are you gonna do?
Can he get past her, or does he have to wait?
You could probably push her the rest of the way out and into danger, basically on her chest if you wanted. But yeah, you could push her out of the way and crawl up.
That would be impolite and unchivalrous, so he will wait.
Okay, so you're just gonna hold your turn down there.
Yes.
Alright, you're at the base of the ladder. You're going next. Crawling thing crawls ever closer towards Alexa.
Alexa tries to come down. He's blocked by Conrad.
And it's actually going to look at Alexa and open its terrifying mouth and just kind of go, "Young woman, please stay away."
Stay a while, little listen.
Victor is gonna just, kind of go up here. You got the right idea, Conrad. And he waits. Flash! You're surrounded.
I am. But I am going to strike regardless. I'm going to take a swing at the beast man who's parrying. Stance.
Okay. Pulling up a sheet.
I miss anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. So he has his crowbar ready, and he just kind of like throws it out there, but both of you miss each other and just kind of give each other awkward looks for a moment.
The dagger's blessed, but is a fickle mistress.
At which point he's going to look around and see that the hatch is open and go, "Boss, the hatch is open!"
Oh shit.
And he's going to disengage and end up over here. Just so he doesn't have to take a strike from you. Hey, young lady. And that's about as far as you can get. Mulshin, though, sees an opportunity, and he's going to clamber down. And I'm going to go ahead and, even though he's a rat, and he can definitely do this, I'm going to see if he falls flat on his face trying to scale anything. Alright, he does. And as he tries to clamber down, he ends up falling. I'm going to roll a d6 for this. 1, 2, 3. He ends up falling off the roof, hitting the barrels, and rolling straight into the trash over here. He is now on the map exactly where he is, a slight bit bruised up. Incredibly bruised up. Never mind. How much armor does he have? Or so he goes from. Yikes. Poor rat. Just didn't see it coming. Alright, so, well, he's in the trash where he belongs now. Gustav, you're at the bottom and people are clogging the stairwell.
Gustav will delay his turn
Or ladder.
until yeah. Is the key on the ground, or does Alexa still has a key?
I left
Alexa
it
still
there.
has the key in her hand up there, and she is stopped entirely.
All right, Gustav will delay his action.
Just remember, though,
Okay.
delaying only gives you a half action on your turn.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
can
delaying
without
itself
doing
is a half action to give you your other half action later.
Well, in that case, he will move here and stop his
Stare
turn.
straight up.
Yeah.
Alexa,
Okay, I
it is
will
your
get.
turn, and go ahead and make a will save.
Okay.
Or a willpower check. I'm gonna go ahead.
I have to fortune point that. I cannot break here, So I will use a fate point to
Whoa.
Ooh.
refuse all sorts of fear as the light of my deity, or Shalia, goes through me and say, it stops here. And I will attack the Beastman.
Shalia shines bright through you, and you are not afraid of this frightening continents in front of you. Do you want to step off the ladder and up into everything?
I'm going to basically stay where I am. So if they want to get through, they're going to have to fight me.
Alright.
And then I'm going to attack the Beastman, who's now. Actually, no, he's not. Okay.
He's not pairing anymore. So you are attacking the Beastman or not?
Yep. I am.
Okay. So let's go ahead and see how you do. Ooh, that is a hit. What's it gonna be? Dang! 13. Alright, and where did that hit? Oh, you rolled weapons skill.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
No, go ahead and go to weapons and just hit attack so we can get a
Well, no,
location.
that means the location would be 4, which is what? Head? Damn it. Hold on, I've got it up here.
Okay, yeah, if you know how it works, go ahead and.
Well, yeah, because you
Oh
just
yeah,
reverse.
4 would be head. Yeah, hit locations is there we go. So you hit him square in the head. 13 minus that is 8. You have a 1-point critical on him right now, as your axe goes straight to his head. Is probably lopping off an ear, if not more. Knocked to the ground and dazed. All tests and attacks suffer minus 30 for 1 round, and he must use a stand action to regain his feet. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and give him this. He is now on his feet. As you clock him in the head, and he just loses all sense of balance, dizzily toppling to the ground. I gave up robbing tomes for this. And out is the greasy man. And he sees the elf, and he's going to attack the elf.
Well, now it's only 2 to 1, so.
This is true. Well, let's see if he can even manage to hit.
I will attempt to parry with my shield.
Please do.
I'm going to hit this button. I don't know if it's going to include the defense bonus, but I don't want to add it if it is already included. We'll see.
Alright, we can always do it post-hoc.
No, it includes it. It's a failure,
Okay.
though, so I do get hit.
Alright, and the damage to your head is
Oh.
Aldrich's Fury, target number.
So you need to make a second attack to see if it hits.
Okay. Target number is 41. Fury test is 74. He does not get a Fury then.
Still 13 damage, though, which is a 1 crit.
Yeah.
1 point crit, yeah.
1 point crit to the head. Critical roll 20. Knocked and dazed to the ground as well.
Don't you get?
Do
Do you get
must use a stand action to regain your feet, and you are at a.
Oh, wait, sorry, I forgot about my armor and my everything else. I'm just so used to
okay.
straight up.
Ignore
sorry
the
about
critical then, but take your damage.
let's see, 4 minus 13, so 9. That's a 9-point hit, meaning I have 3 wounds left.
Alright. To your fresh helmet, you can definitely feel it's probably gonna split again. But at least it kept your entire head from being cut in half by a cleaver.
That's right, I was actually saving my best defense for this guy.
Yes indeed, and well, wouldn't you know it, he's gunning for you.
Yeah, I just assume that he has the worst weapon, so that's why I saved my newly trained dodge blow in case he hits me.
I'm not gonna let you stop me and my friends here. We're gonna get back to normal no matter what.
Glad I saved that.
Total roll number 46, attack roll 19. Yep, that's a miss. Sucks for him. Conrad. At this point, Alexa is standing up, so she is not on the ladder, but you must, of course, use a movement to not be on her square.
Okay, so
So I will go
Since I-
ahead and move you here.
since I held my action, do I can I have moved there for my held action and then do my fear test now?
Yes. I'm going
Okay.
to say because Alexa is in the way, the Beastman figure will not be able to attack anyone as they're coming up the ladder. Also, he's on his back anyway. So you have your turn. What are you doing with it? Oh yes, don't forget to roll your fear. You are
And
afraid.
I'm going to use a fate point for that. Not a fate point, a fortune.
Okay, go ahead and re-roll. I'm going to go ahead and pull up frightening again, just so I can see what it says.
That's even worse. But I'm not going to go as far as Alexa did. You can get over fear on your own, right?
Yes, you can. Every round, you will roll a will check until you succeed to see if the same thing keeps happening. In this
Okay.
case, you cannot move, fight, dodge, or take any other action this round. You are just shocked in fear as you look over at the crawling titan approaching. Which leaves us at him. And he's, of course, going to sort of start stepping here, and then he realizes that there's a rat in his way as he's about to, like, put his hand down and go, oh, could you please move? And he looks over at the knight and goes, Sir Knight, please have mercy. Do you have any knowledge of religion at all?
Oh,
Do you have
if you
common knowledge empire?
yes.
Alright. I was pretty certain Lash didn't, so.
I do. No, Empire,
Oh, you
no.
do?
Sorry, I have common knowledge Bretonia.
Okay.
You
So
said
you have common
academic.
knowledge empire. Alright, you
Conrad
don't
didn't
know.
know
You
shit.
do see something hanging on his ear, though.
Conrad don't know shit.
Victor. Victor is going to go ahead and climb up, and he does a half action to move up to here, but as soon as he comes into sight of this, he is going to have to roll a will save.
Oh, would genealogy or heraldry help him know what that thing is on his ear?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's its DNA marker. Genealogy.
Victor isn't afraid. He just looks and goes, oh dear God, man, what happened to you? Oh, sorry, Rat, just moving over here. And he's just gonna kind of climb up onto these barrels and just kind of be out of the
He
way.
doesn't disengage past the rat man.
Oh, hi over there, Lash. You need a little help?
Or the rat man doesn't choose to attack him as he's passing by.
The rat man is currently prone in the trash. So yeah, he moves up over here and is ready to, well, at least be there. He has a sling in his hand, so he's not doing much. Lash,
I'll
you're
stab at
slightly
the...
less surrounded.
Oh, right, I'm 30%. What is the thing? 30%? One round must use a stand action. Okay, so I stand up. Half action. You know, I'll stab at the guy, even with a minus 30. Why not?
Which one? The,
Greasy guy.
greasy guy. Alright. Greasy guy, greasy as can be. Oh, you have a minus 30, so of course it's 4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's as I say, but if I did hit him, I mean,
it would have been fantastic, wouldn't it?
there's no downside for having tried.
Beastman is going to go ahead and stand up, and he's going to go ahead and take a parrying stance and kind of go, oh, lady, please, mercy. I'm just a thief. Molshin is going to stand up, and, well, he's going to look over at this crawling thing. He has to roll fear, too. He is not afraid, but he does not like what is happening. So he is going to actually try and run away. And he gets
I was about
this
to say
far and pulls out some darts.
he has balls for escape.
He sure does, but you saw him lying in the trash. You didn't get to see him flop into it. But he circles around the thing without taking concern for disengaging with it.
Yeah, I guess Conrad would have missed him too, because he showed up after you ran away.
All right.
Gustav,
Gustav will
climb up the ladder.
not right now.
Okay.
Before that, he will cast a spell.
Gasp spells.
Yep. I'm gonna tempt Fame to use 2 magic points.
Okay.
Dun-dun-dun.
No. I'm
Only
gonna
a
use
1 in 10 chance.
I'm gonna only use 1 magic point. No channeling. But I have an ingredient, so it's rust free. Yeah. So that's my half
On
action.
your
For
next turn, you can make 1 dice. Oh, very nice. I like
Yep.
it.
And for the rest of my half action, I would like to climb the ladder.
Okay, so it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. You will get this far before you see this terrifying titan next to you, and also the whole rest of the mess around you.
Sweet Shania, what's going on?
Roll, Will.
All right.
Alexa was not afraid. Conrad is. I'm gonna give you a yellow mark.
I'm cool.
Okay! Most people are not inherently afraid of this one, except for the Brave Knight.
So
You can move 1 more step if you want to, but you might have
Yes.
to disengage from the Beast Man.
No, I will not move. But can I
Okay.
try common knowledge check Empire for his
Yes, you
healing?
may.
Bravely puts
In
out
fact,
Robin.
you have been to the temple before, and you will
Oh.
recognize... On his ear is a pendant of Verena, the same type that initiates wear.
So I don't have to roll. Oh,
Yeah, you've been there. You've prayed there.
that. What's happening? Also, no one killed the elf but me.
To that, you hear a rad-like screech. No, he is mine. I kill him.
Yeah,
Kill him
wait,
dead,
I'm
dead.
confused by that thing you just said. No,
No
out
one
of
is
out of
allowed-
character. I'm confused by that thing you just said.
It's like no one is allowed to kill the elf but me. Just
Strange.
a
Yeah,
cheesy
I mean
thing
that
to
also still doesn't make sense to me.
Alexa.
I'm going to say to that crawling flesh demon, nobody's getting past me, and you'll have to kill me if you want to get down there. And I will turn to the beast man, aim and attack.
All right. So he is trying to parry right now, and we'll see how far he gets. He might still have that -30, or would it end at the end of his round? Probably.
Would have ended at the end of his round.
Okay. So go ahead and try and hit him. Yeah, that's a miss.
Okay, that's it for me.
Would you have a +10? Yeah, you would have a +10 because you do have Gustav with you now, but
Oh,
that still wouldn't
It's
help.
not enough, yeah.
Okay. Well, you try your best. You do still have another half action if you want to do anything, but I presume not.
Put the shield arm up, I guess, guard it.
All right, you have your shield up, and nobody is allowed past. The Greasy Man is currently engaged with the elf, and he's like, "Ah, damn it! You have too many friends, you know that?" And he's gonna go ahead and try to attack. I believe with the scenario, he does not have a bonus anymore because Victor is here, correct?
No, it doesn't change anything. There's still 2v1 on me.
Okay. He hits your left arm.
I am going to attempt to parry. You know what? No. This guy hit me for 13. I'm going to try and dodge blow.
Okay. You don't need another meat cleaver to the face.
I succeed. I've dodged blow.
Alright, you definitely dodge out of the way with Elven Grace. And he just kind of goes, "Ah, damn it, elf!" And the woodsman. He looks at you, and as he's winding up the blow, he says, "Tell me who your kin are, so I can send them your regards later." As he winds up.
Ooh.
I'm going to attempt to parry blow. And I parry it as well. Dodge to the left from this guy, shield up for the other guy.
Yep, you are holding your own right now. Conrad, go ahead and give me another willpower. Are you still shaking in fear?
I hope not, but let's see what happens. I'm going to point that one, fortune point that one.
Alright, go ahead and use your point.
Sweet. I am no longer free.
You break through your fear of this thing and realize it is just a man, though mutated.
Thou shalt spookle me no longer. And
Oh, yeah, go ahead and
he
do
has
your
a duty
actual
to
turn.
do. And I have a full round action left.
Yes, you do.
Alright, he's gonna get the 1-2 combo.
Oh, he's gonna attack the massive flesh demon thing here. Correct?
Correct.
Okay, let me go ahead and pull up his statistics. 13 is going to hit. He has nothing in his hands. He cannot parry at all. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Alright.
11. So he has this many points. And let's see. 11 minus his toughness, which is going to be 6 points. I need to get him straight off the middle of the page so I can put this sheet on and him at the same time. There we go.
Alright, and my next attack.
Go ahead and stop here for a moment because when he is hit in melee combat, he produces a cloud of choking spores. The opponent struck must succeed at a toughness check or lose his next action as he struggles to clear his airway.
Oh shit. Sweet.
All right, you fight through the dust. Go ahead and do a second action. Or, well, second hit because you're doing your full attack.
And that one wasn't missing. So those goddamn spores.
Yep, they just float straight into your lung and you cough them out before they really get to you. Is it over again? Okay, so next is the massive crawling flesh demon. And as you slice at him, he of course, like, cries in pain. No, please, Sir Knight. I'm just a man, please. And he does not even raise his hand towards you.
You should thank me for putting you out of your misery.
I had hoped to do so here. If I could reach that pillar, I could cure these men here. Or maybe even many more. My life is not worth it anymore, not like this. That is all that he does. Well, I guess he, like, steps forward a little bit.
I implore you, fall upon my sword.
Victor. Victor is going to go ahead and draw his weapon, and he's going to try to hit the axeman. Victor, you have a hand axe. And you have a friend helping you. Lash, you're my friend, right?
I count you amongst that number.
You could have been a better friend. I missed. So yeah, Victor tries his best. Flash.
I will aim and try to stab the greasy man.
All right, Greasy Man.
It's a hit to the body.
Sure is. Let's see. He may attempt to parry this. Wait, no, he doesn't have a second weapon, so he can't. And he's not in a parry stance. Where is he again? Here he is. That's going to be 6 damage to his body, and his armor is going to soak an amount of that. So yeah, you do get a solid wallop in, and as he gets hit, you can see a strange glowing light in his eyes. Beastman. He is on you, Alexa, and he is a little concerned for himself. And also for the fact that you have nearly cleaved him in two. And he's gonna say, "Well, sorry, lady. Can't die here. Not yet. Still gotta get more money." And he's going to try hitting you straight in the left arm.
Okay. I can try to use my shield, right?
Sure you can.
So do I have to do an attack on it?
Parry. If you go over to the weapons section, there's a parry button. And I believe because it's a shield, it has a bonus to parry as well, doesn't it?
Yes. I have my axe loaded, so I guess I'll use that.
Yep. Alright, you successfully parry his crowbar before it smacks you. He definitely hits your left arm, there happens to be a shield there. Well, to his misfortune, he's going to go ahead and enter a parrying stance because he knows how terribly this could go for him. Molshin will kind of look around and go, hey you! And he's going to go ahead and hit Victor. He's going to go ahead and aim first.
Happening
Let's see.
mine.
Victor is in fact engaged in combat, so he has only a -10 right now. In his attempt to hit Victor, he does. 0. Throwing stars come in, and they chop off a chunk of Victor's hair. And he squeals. No! My dashing good looks. And so he is incredibly frustrated, and it's up to Gustav now.
My favorite cowlick.
Don't throw things at my friend, rat vermin. And Gustav will go, will point his quarterstaff towards the rats, even if there is a giant man that's kind of blocking the view.
He is blocking the view a little bit, but that doesn't stop anything. More to the point, you're technically in melee, but he's not making any aggressive action.
All right, just a moment because I'm gonna use 2 magic. Is talking down the mutants an half action, to free action, or full action?
Doing what now?
Talking down the mutant, like trying to change a mind about.
Like we were doing before, you could go ahead and do a half action to just try talking to him.
All right, so first I will zap the fucking scaven.
Okay, go ahead and give it a try. You are up top, so you do not have your +2 winds of magic.
Yeah, sure.
Bird wave.
Ooh, it was very close to a cinch calamity. And well, 13 damages. It's kind of good.
All right, 13 damage, and that was to his right arm.
Yep.
He does have some armor there, but that's still going to be something like 10. So there's going to be a 6-point critical on his arm.
Woohoo! So critical. It's in weapons. Critical roll. Left, right arm, right arm.
Arm demolished.
Oof.
Anything held in hand is dropped. Well, it's empty at the moment. Blood loss is such that there's a 20% chance of dying each round. Test at the start of each round. Sudden death rules for any further critical hits on this opponent.
And Gustav will look at the thing in front of him and recognize Verona's emblem and say, by the lights of Verona, I swear you will only unleash chaos into the city if you touch the pillar. The chaos moon is low in the sky. It's a trick. Please, fall back.
Alright, go ahead and make a roll.
All right. I'm gonna use my first portent of ammo to reroll that.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna use a fate point, a fortune point, to try to reroll that, not a fate point.
I was about to say, like, a fate point on this.
Ah, come on.
Well, you try your best, and he looks at you and go, you speak with some wisdom. Undoubtedly, there is some terrible price. I'm aware of it. I have no other choice now.
You're going to
I can
destroy
never
the
return to
city.
the Order of Verena like this. My quest for knowledge is over. I have but one thing left to give.
Go find some Chellian's priest into the wilds that will help you. You're gonna destroy this city.
What priest could help me like this? What surgeon could cut away this terrifying body?
You're only going to bring more chaos.
Alexa.
So having used a fate point, and prayed previously for seeing the sun tomorrow, that follows out of character. That follows something similar to the beliefs of Daz, the Kislevian god of the sun or morning. So I am, for the sake of or not levity, I almost did it again, sake of brevity. I'm going to say that I'm feeling a burning light of righteousness inside of my heart. So I'm going to refuse to let this monster through and try to save my friends. So I'm going to all-out attack on the Beast Man.
Alright, Beastie Boy is there. Go ahead and do your thing. You sure hit Beastie Boy. Go ahead and roll damage. 8 to his left arm. And that goes down to... You have a 2-point critical. Arm is incapacitated. He drops his... Oh, that's his left arm. He is right-handed. His left arm goes limp. Oh, I guess technically he has a chance to parry that because he's in a parrying stance. Let me try that real quick. It might not work. It doesn't. Okay. His left arm goes limp.
That's it for me.
Now that arm damage is no longer important for combat until it becomes important again, I was going to say before he got injured in the right arm that he was left-handed. So now that he's all healed back up, can we go to the fact that he would be left-handed and next time his arms get injured?
It's fine. Alright, so that is part 1. Was there more to your all-out attack?
That's all I can do. It's a full round action.
Okay, cool. So, his arm hangs limp, and, he's not appreciative of this. But he is definitely cornered by the rest of your group. Lash is cornered by his group is cornered by your group, and your group is cornered by a giant flesh demon and a rat. But the Greasy Man is going to go ahead and try to strike out at Lash with everything he has in an all-out attack.
Okay.
It's a hit.
Dodge blow.
Go ahead.
Um, hmm. 1 second. Looks like me and Roll20 are having a bit of a problem. Refreshing.
Okay.
It looked like it was giving me that cannot receive data from thing.
Yikes. So we'll go ahead and wait a moment. You see the sparkling glow in his eyes, like, already, lighting up and then slowly fading away. Let's go ahead and see if it lights up all the way.
Alright, reload my character.
Mhm.
Go into the skills. Rolling dodge blow. And I dodge blow.
Rolling for this night moves.
Alright. As he swings and, as he misses, almost sure in himself, you see the light in his eyes, begin to turn bright enough to shine light upon you yourself. The light is purple and green and constantly changes between the two. And as it grows, his body begins to glow a little bit. And you see it start to twist and turn as if the center of his body was becoming a whirlpool. And he has a startling realization as the last thing you hear from him is, "No, not like this. Not like this." And he entirely vanishes as his body pulls into himself and disappears forever.
Jesus.
So that's his turn. I don't think he's coming back. Woodsman kind of looks around and sees that he's a little surrounded. And he's going to go ahead and try for a daring maneuver of trying to leap through everyone and try to leap past Alexa and get to the hole. The only question is, how am I going to do that within the rules? Is there a push-through effect? Is anyone aware?
I don't know.
Disengage, charge, ready, swift, do all-out, defensive, pairing, run, delay, feint, guard, maneuver. Superior footwork forces his opponent to move 2 yards in a direction nominated by the players. If desired, the character can advance 2 squares as well. Weapon cannot be forced into another character or terrain feature. Alright, so he is going to go 1, 2, 3. He's going to try moving here, which means that Lash and Victor will go ahead and have a shot at him. He is not disengaging.
Lash and Victor.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
right here. I mean, is my roll's not going through again?
It just went through.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't for a second. And then just jump attack.
I do like you said, Victor. Like as if the GM didn't know.
Well, I'm just stating that his character will also have a chance. But you do damage. You do 2 damage to him, which none of his armor points are lower than 2. Victor is going to go ahead and give this a try. And Victor is not going to succeed, which means now he's facing off with Alexa. Alexa, I want you to make a weapon skill check.
Okay.
He's succeeded by at least a couple margins here. At
Just
least one.
okay. Just straight weapon skill.
Yes.
Okay. I guess I can fortune point it.
You could if you wanted to. It is still a rough thing to do. Alright. You succeeded by 9. He succeeded by over 10. He successfully pushes you down the hole and jumps in with you.
No! Lexa! Ah.
Roll me 1d100 and choose high or low.
Hi.
Okay? Roll it. Alright. He gets the more favorable positioning. Conrad.
All right. We don't want anybody else going down this hole, so I'm going to move to it. And then now I only have one attack, but it's going to be on the quote unquote beast man.
Okay. He's there and not looking too great.
I get plus 10 for outnumbering him.
Yes you do. That is a head hit, but he is going to try to parry it to the best of his abilities because he
I
knew this
rolled
was
the-
coming, but he can't
I
stop
rolled-
your sword.
I rolled the wrong weapon for my damage. I'm sorry.
Well, that's fine. I mean, just modify the bonus and tell me what the number is.
It looks like it's supposed to be the same, although it has the impact, but we just don't have to count
Right,
that.
well, we didn't roll that anyway, so...
Yeah, so it should just be the 9.
So, to his head, that is going to be a 4-point hit on his head.